Hi guys! Long time no see or long time no talk. I know. Well, I did warn you guys. I warned you that there is pretty much no time for me to do any type of recording, but I figured it's due. So first and foremost, welcome back. Or should I say I am back. So, my name is Allison Wright. For those who are new, I am a second grade teacher currently in Treasure Coast, Florida. For those who are returning, I have missed you, Teacher Tribe. I've missed you. So, today is Friday, January 24th. Happy New Year. I have not seen you guys in like 3 or 4 months. I don't know. It's been a time. It's been a time. And I'm going to start off by saying I love my new school. I really love being at a charter school. If you remember back in previous videos, I have told you all that I started my teaching journey at a charter school in South Florida. And I left the district here and I went back to a charter school, a different charter school company, but still a charter school. And I'm loving it. I love it here. We're just going to leave it at that. I love it here. But yeah, it's January, guys. February is in less than a week. Like less than 2 weeks. A week and a half. Anywho, I'm so glad to be recording again. I really feel like I'm a little rusty, but it's okay. I know you guys will bear with me. So I'm going to start off by saying I found out I'm getting a new student today. Y'all see how tight my classroom is? 24 students where? But you know your girl's gonna make it work. So let me just rotate you a little bit. So here's what I did. This group here, group 3, had 5. If you go back to my setting up the classroom video, I originally had 22. So my first 2 groups, group 1 and group 2, which is out of the camera right now, group 1 and group 2 were always groups of 6. And then 3 and 4 were groups of 5. Then I got 23. This became a group of 6. Today, there has been an issue in another class. The young lady is suspended. And when she returns to school, she will be with me. Yay! Don't mind getting new kids. It's just my room is cramped. So now I have 4 groups of 6. So what I did, which I think works, my 2 in the back, instead of them being facing each other, I have them facing forward. I don't know if you can tell right now. So the 2 back there are facing forward, and then the 2 back there are facing forward. So the other 4 in the front are facing each other, and then the 2 in the back are facing forward. So that's how your girl is gonna make it work in my tight, cramped room. Best believe though, next year when I'm doing my classroom setup, you're gonna see a different room because I already told them I'm not staying in this room. Even though I've adjusted to it, had it been possible to keep my numbers down to 22 like I was originally promised, that I won't get more than 22, lies. So had it kept at 22, I probably would have had a little bit more wiggle room with 2 less desks. But now that I have 2 extra desks in the back for a class of 20, it's just really tight. And then if they're not sitting in their seat, like pushed up to their seat or anything, walking through, and then if they shift their drawers, it's just... Yeah, so if anything should shift, it's like you're wiggling through, and it's just, you shouldn't have to do that. It's just a really tight room. We're just gonna leave it at that, tight room. But I'm excited to get a girl, even though, you gotta put the fear of God on them from day 1 so they know not to mess with you, especially if this is someone who has some behavior issues. But you just gotta love on them to death until they know not to mess with you. So I have to have a conversation with her first day of my class next week, because I am like her Hail Mary. So if it doesn't work in my room, I believe they're going to send her to, you can't come back to school, to this school. So we gonna see what happens. I was told at lunch, right after lunch at the start of math, her desk and chair arrived. So yeah. So yeah, that was the excitement for today. But besides that, y'all, there's nothing new going on. I'm just rolling with punches. I am adjusting to everything. We have our second field trip coming up the day after my birthday. So my birthday is February 2nd, guys. So it's coming up. Your girl is turning 30. The big 3-0. And then the day after, so my first day in my 30s, I am going to a farm. Me at a farm. I'm not gonna lie. I tried to get out of it. I sure did. I tried to convince them, they got that bird flu going around. We can't go to a farm. It's not safe. It's a health issue. Yeah, there's only cases in California. Florida is not it's not gonna work. So unfortunately, we're going to a farm. Yeah. Can you tell how excited I am? I hope you guys are staying warm, by the way. It is freaking cold right now. These last few weeks, these last few weeks have been like unbearably cold. Like just beyond cold for Florida. I am close to Central Florida, so I'm dealing with very cooler weather. I'm not in the Panhandle where they experienced snow a few days ago in Florida. Like, can you believe that? So for my people who are not in Florida, I hope you guys are staying warm. And I pray if you're in Florida, in California, that you're doing okay with all those fires going on. Oh, Lord. Okay, I don't even know what to talk to you guys about. I'm just so happy to be recording again. And I'm only being able to record because baby boy is with grandma, so I don't have to rush home. So it's like, I have a chance to breathe and get things done. But because I'm so accustomed to rushing out of here once they make the all call, like I don't have anything to stay behind and do because I've done everything already. So once I'm done recording, I am going to head out. But what do I have to tell you guys? Let me think. There's really nothing new, guys. I've just been teaching. Currently, right now, we just finished learning money. So they got introduced to money. They start learning about time next week. In reading, I kind of go with the flow with reading in terms of what standard we're teaching. We don't really use the curriculum for reading. We just teach based off of the standard using whatever resources we have. But for math, we use Envision. So Savvis Envision for math, which I've grown to tolerate. I'm a Go Math girl. I loved Go Math and Journeys. Those were just the top things. But now we're using Savvis, Envision, and MyView, and I'm rolling with the punches, guys. Rolling with the punches. I already got their homework packets ready. Oh, let me show you how I do their homework packets. So I use Canva. I'm a Canva girl. Well, I'm a new Canva girl. So I have a list. Well, of course, we have black and white, but it's really supposed to be in color. So this is how I do their homework. I give them a homework packet. Each day they have their practice math homework that aligns with the lesson that we do that day. And then I have a subscription with Teaching Second Grade. I love her resources where I use the monthly reading comprehension passages. So they come with a bunch of different passages and questions that go with it for the month. And I just pretty much give them one a day. So, and then of course they're supposed to read for their reading log. So this is their reading packet for next week, the last week of January. So January 27th through the 31st. So all of that was put together. So they get the packet on Monday. Every morning, each box that is on top of there, I have on a Canva slide. So they have a slideshow every morning where it shows them, good morning, today's the date. Their homework, so everything that's in that box is in one box on the slide. And then the second box is their journal entry. So random question of the day. So I literally just looked up weekly trivia question. I don't remember what it was. It was a random journal entry of the day. And then you plug in the date and it'll give you a random question. And that's what I put in the slide. So by next week, I should finish all of the slides for the month of February. And then all I do is the week before, like today is Friday. So I've already filled in, since the homework packets are done, I filled in all of their homework boxes on the slides for next week. But when I set up the slides for the whole month, all of their journal entries are already set up with the coordinating or correlating date. So that's ready. All I have to do is plug in their homework, depending on, what we're teaching. And yeah, I'm like in a nice groove. And I have a few students who they're on top of me about updating my board for the next week. And then every Friday, they help me put those packets together. So when I have my copies, we just start an assembly line right here on my desk, and we put the packets together. And they love doing it. And of course, I love the help because it helps me speed through everything. So yeah, I'm in a sweet spot, guys. I'm loving my kiddos. It's just, let me turn you around and show you my class. I don't know if I've shown you an update. Nothing has really changed besides me getting a new student next Friday. So yeah, like that is it. iPads are being charged. Their iPads are being charged here. I'm living it up, y'all. I am living it up. I really miss talking with you. Comment down below what's new, what's been going on. I hope you're having an amazing new year. And when do you guys start planning for... When do you guys start planning for next school year? We don't start prepping and dealing with planning for what you're teaching and all of that stuff until around spring break, right around Q4, end of Q3. That's when they start planning for next school year. So when do you guys start doing that? I'm curious to know if anyone is switching grades, if you're going to stay put. How are you guys moving? So share that with me, because I have reached out to my AP specifically just about, we just need more money. Like, obviously teachers are underpaid, but with everything else going up, bills raising, everything raising, you got to reach out to, someone's got to give. So I reached out to my administration about maybe picking up a stipend position. I can't do anything after school because of course I can't go home. So it's more of like, what can I do where I'm making more money at school without having to get a second job or having to do something after school? Right now they have enrichment or clubs going on after school. So can't stay after school. They have tutoring on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Can't stay after school. So I know they have enrichment or stipend positions that's available, but I need to do something within my work hours. Something's got to give. I even reached out to my assistant principal, or one of our assistant principals got promoted. She's now at our sister campus on the other side of our city, our other charter school location. So I sent her a text message like, hey, I love it here, but if you got a position opening that's more money than what I'm making, I'm gonna have to make that switch because money talks. So I don't know, guys. What are you guys doing? What's happening? Any advice? I'm not trying to leave the classroom. Yes, I have a master's degree. Yes, I can leave the classroom and get a higher up position, but I don't want to. Like, I do more good for my kiddos when I'm in the classroom. Yes, higher up positions help teachers, but I didn't get my degree to help teachers. I got my degree to help my babies, and that's what I love doing. So help. Give your girl some advice because it's getting hard out here. But yeah, that's where I am, Teacher Tribe. That is my teacher life update. I miss you guys. I look forward to reading your comments. Comment down below. I am not going to promise when another video is coming up. Just be on the lookout. Keep your bell on, and you're going to hear from me when you hear from me, guys. So yeah, give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below. I love reading your all comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Mwah. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, Teacher Tribe.